Josh there. How y'all doing? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I was actually singing this song this morning while I was getting ready. Oh, what's this little button here? What is it? I don't know. Lighting. I will leave that alone. I'm still messing with this new phone, man. I've been an Apple man almost my entire life, right? Not my entire life, but I'm an Apple man. I love Apple products, Apple computers, iPhones. But recently, I've been getting upset that, all these other phones like Samsung and they just outperform Apple on their cell phones. You can use more applications, different applications. It's not as hard to use, better cameras, things like that. So, and in the past, I've gone from an iPhone to a Samsung Galaxy, back to an iPhone, back to, I would keep going back and forth. And I think I'm on my last time because I have just recently switched over. I had the last iPhone 11. I traded it in, and I've got the Samsung S20 FE, which stands for Fan Edition, which is a cheaper version of the 20. I think they took out a few features, put in a few features. From what I read, though, the 20 is the better deal because you get a lot of features at a cheaper price. I don't know. I'm very satisfied and I love it. I love the ease of use on it. I like it. Applications, I like it. Take for instance, like movies. Like I make some video clips. I want to combine them. I would have to go to iMovie and go through this process. I'd have to go through like 3 or 4 different processes to try to combine them and save it, and move it to this folder. And I just download a program on here and bam, it's done. I can store a lot more on this phone also. I can expand this to 1 terabyte, which is amazing if I'm making videos and taking pictures and stuff. So I think that's it. I'm done with iPhones. Now my wife and all my kids still got the iPhones, but I'm done with iPhones. Unless they come out with something amazing, I'm pretty much done with them. Now, as far as laptops and computers, I'm an Apple person. I will never leave. I got a MacBook in the back here. I had an iMac at home that, it's so dang old. They finally gave out, and I got to figure out how to get everything off that hard drive. It's been a few years since it's knocked out. I brought it to Best Buy one time to see, hey, can you take everything off my hard drive and put it on like a separate hard drive? And they said they couldn't do it. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do it? I got a little machine thing at home where you can plug your hard drive in and plug a separate one in and transfer it. So I got to see one day. I need to take it apart one day and figure out if I can do it. I've got a lot of stuff on there that I know it's still there. Or maybe I just need some computer genius to help me out. But what's going on? Oh, you Kuyons and Ted-Doos? What's happening? I'm on my way home. Got a load. Gotta drop this off in Opelousas at the Walmart distribution center up there. Trying to make a decision. Because I'm in Alabama right now. About an hour and a half north of Birmingham. And so trying to make a decision. Do I want to stop for the night somewhere along the way, like LaPlace, Slidell, something like that, Hammond, which way I want to go? Do I want to drive home for the night? Home, park there for the night, and just come back in the morning, and then finish the delivery tomorrow. I can't even deliver it till tomorrow. But then that means the wife's got to bring me to the truck, and I got to drive 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back. I'm undecided what I want to do yet. If I got the time, I might just drive home for the night. Get a good night's sleep in the bed. Just have a the turkey fryer. I forgot what it's called. The Cajun turkey fryer, the charbroil turkey fryer. I forgot what it's called. Hooks up to a propane tank and it's like an infrared turkey. I don't know. It's supposed to cook really good, so I think I'm gonna get it either today or tomorrow or the next day, right before Thanksgiving. I think I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna try to fry my first turkey on that thing. I already got plans in my head. I gotta get the turkey injector. I gotta get the Tony Chachere's turkey injector stuff. I gotta find that that recipe I found a few weeks ago on how to do it. I gotta go think. I think I'm gonna do it. So that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be fun. Hey man, how about the LSU Tigers? Go Tigers! That was man. They don't look like a great team. It sucks, man. It sucks, dude, because you had a season last year which was like the best ever in college football. Dude, like the best ever season in college football history. LSU Tigers won a championship, had the best season ever. I think they had like the most points scored. Dude, it was amazing. You go from being the top dog, number one, nobody can beat you, to now you're last in the pack. Like, what the hell? You know, I understand. It's kind of part of the process where, you know, you're so good because you had all these seniors that just left for the NFL, and which is good because, you know, a lot of them went to the NFL. They got chosen. That shows they were good. They were coached good. Things like that. But it goes to show you, if you think about it, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth. Like, you know, be realistic about it. It goes to show you coaching. LSU doesn't have the best coaching. Because, look at Alabama. They go through this every year. Alabama goes through this same scenario every year. Like, look in the past. They've won undefeated and won national championships like year after year after year, right? They lose their players in the NFL, yet they come back the next year strong and you know, a number one pick at the beginning of the season. You know, and that's attributed to coaching. You always plan ahead. You know, Nick Saban's playing chess while Orgeron's playing checkers. That's kind of a good scenario. You know, I'm not going to say you got lucky, but you got lucky last year. Hey, I would never turn it down. I'll take it any time because it's hard to get a good team. But he's got to start. Ed Orgeron and that coaching staff has got to start planning ahead, especially if he wants to keep his job as a head coach. And you want to get to that level of, you want to be like a Nick Saban or a Bear Bryant, you know, two Alabama coaches there. Some of the great college coaches, you know, if you want to get to that level, you have to start thinking at a different level. These guys don't think of, well, they think game to game, but it's like they plan ahead. Coach O, man, if you ever get to see this video, brother, and or if anybody knows Coach O who sees this video, share it with them. Gotta start planning ahead, man. You can't play this year by year thing. You gotta be planning 2 years down the road. You've got to start planning this stuff out and coaching the hell out of these players. You got to coach them. It's all about coaching. Everything starts with coaching, leadership. I should say leadership, not just coaching. You got to be a good leader. Being a leader is not being a friend. Okay, you can be friendly, but you got to be that leader. You got to teach that to these kids, man. You got to teach them responsibility. You can have great athleticism, but be a shit player because you don't want to do what you're being told to do. You know, it's kind of, it is what it is right now. Unfortunately, LSU's not going to be A win's a win, and we'll take it, right? So today, what are we? The Saints are playing Atlanta today, aren't they? I think the Saints are playing Atlanta today. Or are they playing on Thanksgiving? I know the Saints have a game this year, either Thanksgiving or Christmas. Maybe it's Christmas they play. I know their next game is Atlanta. I know that. And as of right now, I don't know who the starting quarterback is. I've seen reports that it's going to be Taysom. I've seen reports that it's going to be Jameis. I don't know. I did see a report that they signed another quarterback off of a practice squad. I forgot what practice squad. I know nothing about them. But they got 3 quarterbacks on the roster right now, while Drew is on injured reserve for, I think they said, at least 3 weeks. I really do think this is Drew's last year. This is his last year. It's do or die for him this year. He's, with the shoulder injury that he sustained, which brought him to the Saints. Now he's got 5 broken ribs, and the arm it's not what it used to be. I mean, just be realistic. It's not. Okay, he's good. He is probably one of the best quarterbacks ever. He is the most accurate quarterback, and you can go look up the numbers on that. He is the most accurate quarterback. But it's just not the same as like the year they won a Super Bowl, or all those years that he was breaking records. It's just not the same anymore. I'll still take him as a quarterback. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I believe this is his last year, and it's a do or die year. It's Super Bowl or bust for him. After this, he's going to go into sports commentating. I wish, Drew, if you see this video, or if anybody knows Drew and wants to show this, Drew, don't go into sports commentating, brother. Get into coaching, man. Dude, you could probably be the best quarterbacks coach out there. And not just quarterbacks coach, offensive coordinator or head coach one day. Probably an offensive coordinator. I mean, you know the game, and you can probably teach it and probably produce quarterbacks just like yourself, even better. So you can go down. I mean, you're already the best quarterback ever for the Saints. You're already the most accurate quarterback ever. You're the record breaker. I mean, I can keep going on accolades about you, but come on, man. Skip the commentating. Skip it. Don't. Go coach. And come to the Saints and coach. Quarterback's coach, offensive coordinator, eventually head coach. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jeez. Man, brought to my head, I said, come on, man. I think of what happened during the week of, what was it, last weekend, but Randy Moss. Y'all saw that? He does the come on man segment since Berman's not on the show anymore. Dude, he roasted a high school kid. Like, said the high school kid's name out on the air, like, because the kid made a mistake. And there was some controversy over that. I'm on the side of the people. Like, he was wrong for doing it. I really do think he was wrong because, listen, we know kids. We were kids ourselves. Kids, especially if he's playing football, kids watch those pregame shows, and now they're going to rag on that dude in school, and someone, dude, you ain't TV, yeah. Or others be like, yeah, you were to come on. I think it was wrong. I don't know if he ever came out and apologized because I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. I just, I saw that scrolling through like Facebook or some news source, ESPN or something. I think he was wrong for that. He should have. If he didn't apologize, he may have apologized. I don't know. But if he didn't, I think he should apologize to that kid. Probably send that kid, a signed football or something. Like, look, man, I'm sorry. It was just, in a moment thing, and got caught up in it. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think I'm over this politics thing. I think I'm over it. I've been watching a lot of, I say I don't watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of like Netflix and stuff like that, like documentaries and things. I was watching I had like an epiphany, right? So I was watching a documentary about some tombs that were uncovered in Egypt, and I'm not a religious person, but I'm like, I guess you would say like a spiritual. I kind of believe in something greater than us that created us and kind of controls what goes on. But I think religion's a bunch of crap. Not to say that it's not good. It does have some good points. It is a guide to live your life in a good way, but I don't believe in it because I think it has a lot of false things in it. Just for instance, like Christmas, it was a whole thing of, oh, it's Jesus' birthday. Well, technically, no, it's not. Jesus was not born on December 25th. I don't believe anybody knows the exact date. I think it speculated that it was somewhere around March or April that he was actually born. But if you study history and you study, I learned my stuff from art history when I was in college. But the reason Christmas is celebrated like that is because it was a way to indoctrinate. What's the word I'm looking for? Assimilate. It was a way to assimilate the pagans into the Catholic religion. So the Catholics were, during the Crusades, they were like, you're either with us or we're killing you. That's what the Crusades were. You're either with the Catholic religion or we're killing you. It's pretty bad. There's no freedom of religion there. But it's what it is, that's what they did with the pagans. They said, hey, look, you celebrate your holiday, your solstice on December 25th. Well, let's just put it as that's Jesus' birthday, and we can keep the holiday y'all can celebrate, and we'll assimilate y'all into our religion. And that's how that came to be. Now I don't know all the technicalities of it. Now that's the gist of it. So that's just one of the things where I say they don't tell you the whole truth. But it is. But okay, I was watching a documentary. It was about I'm fascinated with Egypt and things they did, ancient civilizations that were like 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. I just thought about something, right? So you had the Egyptian Empire, you had the Roman Empire, you had the Ottoman Empire, you had all these different things, right? So right now we have the American Empire, right? None of them ever last. But what happens when they fall? Life just keeps going on. Life keeps moving on, and what happens? Bad happens, then good happens. Bad happens, then good happens. It just keeps going back and forth, right? So what's going to happen with right now, right? We're coming up on almost 200. I think this is almost 250 years of. I'm wrong. But I don't know how many years. I don't know, but it's America has been in power for a long time, and what America is what everybody wants to be. That's why everybody hates us too. It's what they want. It's bound to fall one day, right? Maybe we're at that point. I don't know yet. Maybe we're at that point. I would hope not. I would hope we could all just come together and build this one thing together. Not, from what I see, they are trying to build a one nation thing, but it's the wrong way. It's by kind of like the Crusades, either join us or we're killing you. It's kind of that same concept right now. It seems like with the Democrats and this new world order thing kind of trying to take over. It's, hey, you do what we say or we're going to take you out. So I don't know. It may not turn into that. Trump may stay in power. Good may prevail. I don't know. But let's just say, bad stuff happens, right? Life's going to go on. Life's not going to stop just because one entity takes over power over everybody. Life's not going to stop. And what's going to happen down the road? It's going to get flipped again. It's just going to, it is what it is. So I've been fretting over this for a while because it's kind of like, it upsets you. You get things are going good, and all of a sudden, boom, it flipped. It's like, yeah, you get upset. But it is what it is now. I can't control it. I cannot control any of it. So I can just go live my life and do what I have to do to survive and provide for my family. try to help out whoever I can. So it is what it is. I just got to roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. So no more fretting over it. No more fretting over it. I keep tabs on it. But what can I do? The only thing I can do is maybe run for an office and try to work my way up that way, and so that maybe one day if I can make good in the world. I've been flirting with the idea of maybe running for parish president in Terrebonne Parish. I can listen. It's just about using common sense. It's easy. Well, I'm not going to say it's easy because politics is hard. It's a popularity contest. It's not easy, but it's easy, right? It's easy in the thought process of like, okay, so what do you got to do? Use common sense. In making your decisions, use common sense. So we need to do this, so we need to do that, we need to stop doing this, right? But in that common sense, you have to relay your thought and your processes over to the people. Like, listen, we don't want to do A because it's going to affect B and C. So for like the next 2 years, we're going to be hurting. But in year 3, 4, 5, 6, and on, this is what's going to happen if we stop A. Or, you have to come out and just tell the truth. That old saying is, the truth shall set you free. And that people always love hearing the truth until you tell them the truth. Oh no, my friends would be like, oh yeah, just tell me the truth, tell me the truth. They're telling the truth, I'm like, F you. Oh, you wanted the truth, but when the truth is told, your feelings are hurt. Like, yeah. But in the end though, the truth always prevails, right? So use common sense in making decisions. I'd have to research the decisions for the parish to make the parish better, or change things. Just gotta use common sense. Talk with people who have expertise in those areas, who aren't compromised by political agendas. Be able to discern them, and just make decisions based off of common sense. Not everybody's gonna like it, but you're doing it for the people, but you're also you're doing it for the people. You may hurt their feelings at first, but in the end, you may prevail over everybody, and everything turned out great. So I've been toying with that. I don't know. Because the bad part about getting into politics is that they dig into your past, and they'll air all your dirty laundry out. Then again, the truth shall set you free, right? Tell the truth. Yep, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Yep, I do that still. Yep. Okay. It's really not about your personal. I mean, it kind of is about your personal life, because what you do in your personal life reflects what you may do as a politician. Do I want my dirty laundry aired? I don't know. We all have dirty laundry. You're gonna lie if you say, "Oh, no, I'm the cleanest person out there." I don't. You're lying. You're lying. Everybody's got something that somebody else doesn't like. Everybody. So it is what it is. What's my dream? I just want to be a millionaire and give me a house in the country and leave me alone. That'd be my dream. Leave me alone. Oh, I wish I could do that now. I wish I could just win the lottery. Ooh, that Powerball would make me like $200 million. Ooh. What I could do with that, because you're only going to get about half of that. Whoa, man, $100 million. What could I do with that? I'd be set for life. My kids would be set for life. My grandkids would be set for life. My family would be set for life. My wife's family would be set for life. Man. Oh, I wish. But hey, it's Sunday, 22nd? Yeah, November 22nd, Sunday, 2020. And that was a good one. But I'm going to catch you guys later. So have a good one.